Hey, we are Tiff and Jack, and this is,
From fear to frequency inside the shift. Did I remember?
yeah, that was so good. So the topic for today, that's what Tiff just said. And it's from fear to frequency, life inside the shift. And the shift we're talking about here is 3D to 5D, baby.
Can you tell how tired Jack is right now?
Wow, I'm trying to wake up so hard. So hard. I mean, literally, maybe if I put my glasses on. Whoo! Yeah, she just gave me a rub down. That felt so good. So good. So here we are. We're here to have this little conversation because there's a lot going on for all y'all. You wild, deep, sensitive, got some wild shit going down. We are on a road, and sometimes it feels like we are on a road straight to hell. But I'm telling you, this is a road to heaven, baby. What's that Hotel California? Is that the road to hell?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Well, that's not this. That's not this. And we're going to have a little conversation because there are some things to talk about today. And let's be in the know. So, Tiff, is there anything right off the top that you feel a little wild? You don't happen to have your wild cards, tarot cards with you, do you?
No,
No. Damn it.
no.
That would have been great. Some of you are watching the video, some of you are listening. Either way, we're here in your ears and your
I
eyes.
really like that shirt.
You do?
Yeah.
My shirt is navy. For any of you that don't know what my shirt looks like, it's navy with little flowers all over it. Can you see those? Yeah, I like it too. I like the color of navy. I like navy. I like black. Not so much gray.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
not a gray guy.
no.
I'm black. I am black to the core.
Darker than the darkest. Okay. So we're going to talk about the day to day
Where?
in moving from 3D to 5D because everyone's talking about it and it's happening. And guess what? The old Earth 3D is dissolving, and you need to be aware. And you're going to understand the very first thing we talk about today is this intense fatigue. People are exhausted for no reason. Look at us.
So this is how you can better understand what's really happening and to understand some of the things you're experiencing and to realize and recognize that there is a reason for this madness. There is a reason for this tiredness. And once you understand the reason, then it allows you to kind of relax a little bit
I'm not
and
think you're
go with,
insane.
right, go with the flow. So as Tiff is talking about, these are shift symptoms.
Yes,
We're talking about shift
symptoms.
symptoms.
So if you know, you really won't have to wonder if something is terribly wrong. So empaths feel drained even after they sleep during this time. It's like I'm not feeling recharged. And then the brain goes, why am I so tired? Have we not asked ourselves this
I
already?
asked myself that a
How much
lot.
did you sleep last night?
I have no idea. Usually I know exactly how much I sleep because I have sleep apnea. So I am Darth Vader every night.
It's so hot.
It is so hot. It is like I suggest this. Like if you really want to turn up the heat in your marriage or your relationship, strap on the old full face mask for your sleep apnea. It will light the fire like you have never. I think maybe what I ought to do is strap that fucker on and take a picture. Maybe we should record a podcast with me wearing my sleep apnea
Can
mask.
you imagine?
Fuck no. I can't even imagine what it really looks like because I never look at
I'm
myself
gonna
in it.
take a picture while you're
Oh my
sleeping and
God, do
show
it.
you.
Yeah, let's post it on Facebook. If I could be an advocate for people wearing face masks when we have sleep apnea, I would be because it has saved my ever-loving
It
life.
has saved his life.
You think I'm tired now? Boy, if I didn't have my sleep apnea mask, I wouldn't even be here recording the podcast. I'd be home unable to get off the couch because I'd be so fucking tired. But that's here That was a slide.
And then we
slide-
say, why are we so tired? That's where I left off. Why are we so tired? It's because the body is upgrading at a cellular and genetic level.
Okay, what is the deal with that? Like, could you just like lay it down straight? Like, why the fuck do we have to go through body cellular upgrade?
Well,
Why is that,
we
Tiff?
we do.
Tell us.
Ugh.
What about this? Why is this happening?
Because the old is burning off so the new can come in, not just out there, but in here. And when you're born, you're programmed with your genetics, your ancestry. And there's a lot of stuff that has to be released so that you can live in a higher frequency. So with higher frequencies, it goes in and makes you do all this intense inner work and you're thinking new thoughts and all that. And it changes the chemistry of your body.
And then your cells all catch up.
Yeah.
So they have to
And that means
function.
your nervous system is going to go a little haywire because it's having to work extra. So we're tired. I am so tired today.
Oh wow, you look sexy though.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you look tired.
No, I'd never tell you look tired. I mean, I've told you that a couple times.
It's Botox.
That will
It always makes me look rested.
I know it.
Especially right here.
Just another funny thing is when after she gets her Botox, I never know if she's really mad because she always looks so fresh and happy.
See, look,
when she's looking at me.
This is me trying to squint. I can't do this anymore. And I did that on purpose because I was starting to have like a
deep, deep butt crack down the middle of her forehead.
Yes, and it made me look angry all the time.
Because she has some very strong forehead muscles.
I have a very strong, expressive face. And so now I just look rested.
Yeah.
I can barely go like this.
You can certainly tell I've never had Botox. Check out those lines.
I think it looks sexy on my hand to have wrinkles.
Oh my God. Oh, wow. Okay, keep going. So you're tired. It's okay.
Yeah.
And as you really begin to like think about it and really feel into it, notice the shifts that you're experiencing, you're like, yes, I've definitely been more tired. Check. Now you can just know that your cells are in upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
Legit.
So
that you can kick around more in heaven
than in hell because you're worrying something's wrong with you.
Right.
Okay.
You're gonna relax a little bit.
So here is something really important to know. Old earth pace means pushing, hustling, and overriding. New earth is restoration, recalibration, and body led, where your body leads you. You pay attention to the bod.
This is true. I mean, the old way of being is you just push and push and push and push. Doesn't matter how tired you are. It doesn't matter what you want to do. You just have to do what you're supposed to do. And that sucks. So what you're saying is, Tiff, that the new earth doesn't support that.
No.
So that's why we literally, you listener, watcher, you may find that you cannot force yourself to do as much shit as you did in the past.
Do you feel that way?
Fuck yes. I cannot force myself.
Yeah.
I have been the biggest forcer in the world.
I know. And now you don't even want to put the pillows back on the couch.
Listen, one of the funny things, Tiff and I have our roles in the house. We've chosen them. And one of mine is house reset. So if we sit on the couch in the TV room, then there are pillows all across the couch. It's gorgeous. Black leather with a chaise lounge. It's a really gorgeous couch. Gorgeous pillows that Tiff picked. So my job is to make sure the pillows and, the blankets, everything's folded up, put back every day. And so one of the nights we were watching a show, I was leaning against all the pillows. That is a huge no-no in our house. Tiff does not appreciate when the pillows get ruined by bodies leaning on them. Pillows are to be looked at, never used.
Those
are decorative
pillows.
So my job is to put the pillows. And I said, she said, why are you leaning on the pillows, with a bit of disgust under her voice?
Oh, whatever.
And I said, because babe, you know what? I'm getting really tired of picking up the pillows. She looks at me in a state of shock. Like, did I just hear what just came out of
your mouth? Because we've been together for we've been married
14 years in this house. And
I've never known you not to be a pillow person.
It's 5D shift, babe. It is 5D shift. And it's taking over.
We're taking a picture.
Oh my God. If you're not, do you want me to pose again?
Yeah. I had to take a picture.
So you got to watch the video if you're not watching the video. If you're just listening to this, you might want to go catch the video because it's great. It's really great. So 5D shift has hit our house, and that means the pillows will no longer be restored to the couch like they always have been because I'm just too tired. My cells are recalibrating and it's too much work.
Figure it out. I do not accept that. Okay.
Okay. So
so-
don't forcing yourself. So pay attention before we move on. Where are you trying to force the old way? Where are you trying to force yourself, your body to do the things you've always done? Maybe you're somebody that's always gotten up at 4:30 in the morning to work out and you're like, I literally can't get out of bed. There's a new way to do it.
That's you too.
There's got to be an easier way, a new way that's going to feel more in flow to get your ass where you want to be, but it's going to have to match what your body really wants. This is what we're talking about. This is what we're talking about.
Okay, number 2.
We're only on number 2.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. So we may have to do this in like 3 parts.
We may have to do this in 20 parts because there
Okay.
is a lot to talk about.
I know. Okay, so the second one is this.
Wait for it.
Are you
Wait
ready?
for it.
Old systems, no. Working, no. More.
Okay. Maybe your body, maybe your body is trying to tell you you need to go home and rest. Your body, no, working no more.
What I was trying to say.
Oh my God, that
What
was
I'm
so
saying
good.
is old systems stop working.
Like your mouth. Oh God.
Okay, can we just stop for a second?
Sure. Should we do a little grounding exercise?
No, we're grounded. Listen, we have had so many tech problems today.
It's been crazy.
We did try to do a StreamYard to teach this very thing, and it stopped 20 minutes in, and everything's glitching in, including my brain. And that was very funny. So I'm glad I could give everyone
That
a
was
laugh.
that was
No, work no more.
no work no more.
Okay, so old systems stop working, but no clear alternative has shown up yet.
Oh
This
my
is a rough,
God,
this is
that's
a rough
so
one.
huge. Oh my God, this is so real. This is so true. I feel this every day at work. Like the old system, how I have always
I know.
done it. It's like I look around wondering why isn't this working? Why aren't things working the way they've always worked?
Yeah,
And it's exactly true. I do not see a clear new way of it. How?
I know. It's
God,
very disconcerting.
it is.
I do not like this part. So that can come in your business models. Okay. Friendships suddenly feel hollow.
Oh geez. Oh geez. Oh geez.
Yeah, it's been a big one. I've been hearing this across the board from so many people that my relationships feel weird. My friendships are ending. We've had our own friendships, and it's just weird.
Oh, it feels like, honestly, it feels like traditions, holidays, everything
is
feels
different.
hollow.
Uh-huh.
It feels like it's
Did the
lost.
holidays feel hollow? too?
Yes, there was some really beautiful parts, but it didn't have the same energy that it's always had. It didn't feel the same. It felt less. It felt less.
It did.
Whoa.
I know. Crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Health routines don't land like they used to. True.
Oh, that's true too.
So you can notice that you'll start not liking some of the healthy foods you used to eat. You'll start wanting something different. You'll do the workout you've done for years, but it just doesn't seem to be landing. It just feels like it's like, why are we doing this? What's the point of this? I don't like this anymore. And this is just what I want to say is just hang tight. There's a new normal arriving, but it's not quite here yet. So the old is falling away while the new is coming in, and it just feels unfamiliar and uncomfortable as shit. It's just really intense right now. Was there any on this other? Oh, yes. People feel like they're floating. Like I know who I thought I was, but I feel different than I used to. And you can't make sense of it. That's how I feel right
it's
now.
a really good
I
thing that
don't-
we're talking
I
about
don't
this.
feel normal
It's a
with
really
you
good thing
anymore.
that we're talking about
Are you
this.
sure we're married? Are you sure we're
I'm
married?
positive of it. I know we're married. I've got the certificate to prove it.
I have the diamonds
and you
to
still
prove it.
and you still love me even though I wear a full face sleep apnea mask. That tells me we're married
It's
for
true
sure.
love.
It is.
No, it's true love when I had my brain injury and I didn't remember who you were.
Oh, good gods.
Mm-hmm.
That was a roughie.
And I was afraid you're gonna like abuse me.
Oh my God. You guys. Oh, Jesus. Oh God. It was so rough. We're laughing about it now.
It wasn't funny
It wasn't
then.
funny at all. It was,
Especially when I said, I'm afraid that you're gonna hit me. He's
I'm
like,
like,
are you serious?
have I ever one time hit you? And you're like, I don't remember. No, she remembered, but you just couldn't. It was rough. It was really rough. We learned a lot going through that. But alas, here we are in what feels to be a brain injury that a systemic brain injury that we've all sustained at some level.
Yeah.
Because the way that we've always been in the world and the way the world's always felt to us no longer feels that way, which makes us question our reality. It makes us question
It makes us
ourselves.
doubt ourselves.
It makes us wonder what's wrong with us.
Yeah.
And are we going to be okay? Listen, newsflash. You're going to be great. This is a wonderful shift. And it's so important that we talk about this to you and all of us so that we can just settle in, take a deep breath, take it one day at a time, pieces, parts, follow your own yes as much as possible, because our bodies, right? We're going to talk about this, but our bodies will show us the way.
Yes.
But we'll get there in a minute.
So old earth is form over feeling.
God, true.
Form over feeling.
Structure, form.
Yes.
More than feeling.
New earth is feeling before form.
Right. So in the 5D experience, when you're trying to figure out your new workout regiment, I guess is the better word. Regime, no. Regiment, that you can feel into it and start really going with your body and what feels very aligned to your body. And that's a tricky bitch to move into a feeling state rather than your head just going, this is how I always do it. This is how I've always done it. This is how I'm going to do it. And that's not working so well anymore because we just aren't feeling it, right? And everything we've been talking about, the holidays, they don't feel the same. The relationships don't feel the same. We're having this whole feeling world, and we're like, what the fuck? Like, this is too many feelings. No, that would be what I would say. But
Well, I feel like I have too many feelings.
it's
but
wild.
It
It's a
is
big
what
deal.
it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so the third one is sensitivity is rising, but people still feel like it's a problem.
Oh, this is so big for you, the empath.
So here's the deal. We've always felt like our feelings are a problem, but it's feeling worse. So we're overstimulated constantly now. I am feeling overstimulated. I'm having so many headaches because my nervous system is so taxed. And this is from all the changes, the frequencies, and all the stuff happening around us and to us. Crowds, screens, social media, even family members can become too much, and you have to take breaks more than you have before. And empaths think something's wrong with them. We've always felt that way, but now it's like, this is getting worse. And then we have that question, am I sick? Is something happening? Am I changing in a negative way? No. Old earth sensitivity equals weakness. New earth is your sensitivity is your GPS.
This is what we're talking about. Your sensitivity and you being an empath, a deep feeler, holy shit, you've got a GPS, next level GPS, which is a really good thing. And we're normalizing for you this crazy, wild feeling of feeling like everything's coming undone. Yes, it is. And it's safe for you to be here. And you have the next level GPS running your show.
Yeah.
Because you're such a deep feeler.
So right now I'm feeling that we should take the rest of the day off, go get a burger and fries and drive up to the lake and never think about anything again. That's my feeling.
God, that sounds good. Let me check in. Yeah, yes. Jack's body is saying fuck yes. Right? Oh my God, I gotta plug in my computer so I can do that.
Okay, so let's move to the next one.
Okay, let's do it.
Truth is, okay, here's a good one. Truth is harder to fake and harder to avoid, both. So you just don't have the same wherewithal to put on a mask and fake or perform. And it's just not easy to do. People can feel when someone's off, even if nothing's said, more than ever.
I actually think that is so powerful and such an awesome thing. You and I were just having a little conversation about AI. Most everywhere we go, we are inundated with AI. We're inundated with it in the writing on posts on social media, in emails, in websites, with all the things. And I feel like what you just talked about, Tiff, where we're all being able to feel more clearly truth of the message or of the person behind it. And this is where we're actually having the opportunity to just feel into ourselves when we're taking something in. If it feels good to us, great, it's wonderful. Whether it was written by the person or AI, it doesn't matter. If it feels good to our body, if it enlivens us, if it makes us feel awake and enlightened, great, that's great for you. If not, let it go, right?
Yeah.
And for all of us that are writing and sending emails and doing all the things, it's our opportunity to bring ourselves into everything that we're speaking, that we're sharing, that we're posting, because it's it's all of our specific energy that we love. And we have to be real, and we need to get real, and we need to speak our truth and really show up. That's what's being called out. That's what's being called up.
Yeah, because performances just don't land anymore.
Mm-mm.
Masks do not hold.
Mm-mm. They are being obliterated.
Totally.
They are being obliterated.
And deep emotions are also rising spontaneously. Would you say that's true for me? Deep emotions?
Yeah, I thought your emotions were deep, but
These days it's
next level deep.
Yeah. It's just been so interesting. So there's a new longing to be real. Okay. Even if you don't know what the tools are yet to do it. There's a longing to be real because we want to truly be seen for who we are. We don't want to hide anymore. So just the best thing that I can tell you about all of this, we're going to do one more topic after this, and then next week we'll hit the embodiment stuff. But this is what I want to say is that with all these new things happening, we think, what do we need to do to get through this? And I'm like, you don't need to do anything. You just need to sit with it and allow it to move through you and change you. This is incredibly important because it can make you feel frenetic and frantic and like I've got to do something to fix this. There's nothing to fix. The old is leaving so the new can come in. And the best thing you can do is sit with your hands open like this and receive the experience as it transforms who you are. And that will be your easiest path to joy. And it's the hardest thing to do because we're a bunch of controllers, because that's what we were taught to be in 3D.
Yes, yes, and yes.
And
And part of the reason it's so incredibly hard for all of us to navigate such a huge shift is because of what we believe. Right? So it's what we're believing about ourselves and what's happening and what's wrong with me and why am I so tired and this can't be right and that feels wrong. And we get really caught up in our head and wonder, like, am I safe? Are we going to be okay? All of those things. And we must pay attention. That's why Tiff and I are recording this to help normalize this for you. So you're not going to have to be as afraid. That it can feel more, you can relax more into the shift that is actually happening. And remember, every new thing that we go through, our brain gets super loud and doesn't like it. Our brain will fight against the change. And that's why it's critical that you hear us tell you it's safe for you to be here. Where you're going is even better than where you've been. There's more time than you think. You can relax into it and just allow yourself to move through the process of this. This is why Tiff and I speak, and we keep putting ourselves out out so people can hear our voices, so you can listen and feel within your own body. Does this feel resonant, what Tiff and Jack are saying, or not? If it does, settle into it. Trust yourself, trust your body, trust your body. It knows the way. It really does.
So the old earth is all about how do I look to everybody?
Mm.
The new earth is what is the truth?
Wow.
Isn't that like,
So big.
yeah, yeah. It's it's really something. How do I look to you? I just want to know the truth. I just want the truth.
Radio.
Okay, number 5. There is a growing ache to find your people and a fear that you won't.
That's a really big
That's
deal.
why we've created what we've created.
That's why we have empath
Community.
school.
Mhm.
That's why
Community.
we have our Facebook group, our Unhidden Empath Facebook group. It's why we have empath school. It's why we do our podcast. It's why we do live streams, to create a network for you so that you know you're not alone. You are not alone in this.
So loneliness is peaking pretty big
Mm.
for highly sensitive people, and old communities, old types of groups are no longer resonating. And people feel like they're walking in between worlds.
Oh, God.
Because they are, you are walking in between the old and the new. And this is uncomfortable here because the old's falling away, the new isn't completely landed yet. So you're in kind of this limbo, weird energy. And the old ways of doing things are not resonating. So if you know, then you're like, oh, this is not permanent. Everything's going to be okay. We're just in the in between.
That's pretty wild.
Okay. So the old earth, belonging through conformity is how we did it. Belonging through conformity. And new earth is belonging through resonance.
Oh my God.
Like, is that not
It's incredible.
I know it is.
And to know resonance, you have to really be in a good relationship with yourself, right? You have to know what feels aligned to you. And when you're showing up in the world from a place of, oh yeah, this is what feels really good to me. I'm going to go to the gym today at 4 o'clock in the afternoon instead of 4:30 in the morning, because that just feels better to my body. And when you show up at the gym in right relation to your truth, you're in a high frequency.
Yes.
You're in resonance.
Yes.
You are in 5D.
Yes.
You are living heaven on earth. You are in an abundant state of being. And when you are in that place, you attract more of that. And that's why it's all about resonance. And if we are not resonating with ourselves, and this is the work, we are coming from an old system where we forced and controlled our way through the day. We didn't want to listen to our body. We told our body what to do. Now our body's saying, listen to me. I will help you see.
Yep.
And this is the work. And you can feel my energy getting big. You can feel it like going, ooh, like this, because I feel so passionate about this topic of you living in right relation to the truth of you. And I promise you, you don't even fully know what your truth is, because you have gotten so good at shoving it away and doing the thing you're supposed to do, the thing you should do. All the shoulds have got to get booted the fuck out. It is time to stop shitting on yourself.
Yes.
Like right now. And I'm just going to I'm going to throw a plug in right here. Empath School is how we support you, the empaths on this planet. We have all levels. The very first step into Empath School is through our home study. It is so juicy. It is so beautiful. It has everything you need to take care of your nervous system, to understand what it means to be an empath, to learn how to trust your intuition, your gifts, to know how to use your gifts. And it teaches you how to work with your brain.
Yep.
And how to listen to your body.
And how to set boundaries.
Oh my God. So I will make sure that there is a link wherever you're watching this video or listening. There will be a link somewhere with it down in either the show notes or down below somewhere. You're going to see the link. Click the fucking link. Okay. So that you can get a feel. It's like, oh, is it time for me to step into the community of Empath School of Tiff and Jack? and a whole bunch of empaths from around the world that feel just like you.
Yeah, it's so nice.
It is a really
I love
beautiful
it.
place. Yeah.
Okay, I just have to have these two
Okay,
things. The
okay.
old Earth is survival was the goal. New Earth, embodiment
Oh my
is the
God.
goal.
Oh my God.
Survival to embodiment. So you resonate. Survival to embodiment. This is where we're headed.
This is the whole conversation that has to be had and continue to be had, because it is all about embodiment. We'll continue the conversation. We're going to talk more about embodiment. We're going to talk more about what that looks like, what it feels like. But today, just remember, the way you're feeling is not wrong. The way you're feeling is your map.
Yes.
It's your map to your happiness. And Tiff and Jack are reminding you that how you're feeling is right. It's not wrong. You're right on track. You're landing yourself squarely in heaven on earth. And there's nothing better than that.
Thank God. I need a little heaven. I need a little heaven.
So now the real question is, are we going to get in the car, go get a hamburger, and drive up the mountain?
Are we?
Yes, we are. She did it. I felt my body said yes. I could feel my body going,
I thought you were joking.
yes, Jack. I'm not joking. I'm being serious. So there you have it. We're going to go grab a burger and take a little drive. And then I'll come back, write a couple of emails because I got to get that done today after we take a little drive. Thank you for being here with us. This actually was really fun. Do you feel more awake?
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
Because we were laughing. You were being so ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
He's a ridiculous man.
Thank you for being here, and go get yourself some dessert.
Because eating dessert first. Like,
Eat dessert first because life is meant to be devoured.